Hi, good day, Ma'am Elenita. This is Aldrin B. Casañares from BSED English 3A. And in this particular video, I'm going to discuss the topics under video 3. So let's start. So the first topic is cultural studies. So when we speak of cultural studies, it is a theoretical perspective that focuses on how culture is influenced by powerful dominant groups, and it is also aligned with the politics of identity, mainly among culture, for example, race, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, and other markers of one's identity. And it's also important, it's an important theory also of culture. One of the important theories of cultural studies is that the hegemony rather, which is a term used to describe the dominance of or authority that one group of or culture has over others. Example, cultural studies can be used to analyze media text such as films, shows, television, advertisements, and news articles, and it also helps in examining how these texts shape and reflect cultural values, ideologies, and power dynamics. So the second topic is the education and pedagogy. So cultural studies also can inform educational practices by promoting critical thinking, cultural awareness, and social justice. So, by the way, that topic is under subtopic is under the cultural studies. So let's proceed now to the second topic, which is the biographical criticism. So when we speak of biographical criticism, it refers to the biographical approach to literary criticism. So this means it a look at the specific biographies of both personal but also political and larger world events, and how those events had an effects on the works. It is also a form of literary criticism where the life, beliefs, and experiences of the author are used to better understand and interpret their work. For example, to apply biographical criticism, so for example, research the author's life, dig into the author's, of course, life. So 2.2, we have read the work carefully, read literary work you are analyzing with care. Pay attention to the themes, characters and plot. So we have also here draw connections, drawing. These are the factors, right? So these are the factors or the steps about this particular topic. Okay, so next we have draw connections, drawing connections between the author's life and their work. So this is very important because it's also has an impact in author's life, between the connection between author's life and their work, for example. So of course we have also here write your analysis. It's for example, it's time to write your analysis, discuss the connections you have found, and explain how they enhance the understanding of the work. So number 3 topic, we have psychological, analytic Freudian theory, Freudian theory. So taking the ideas of psychology and applying them to literature, psychology is all about human motivation. So, two ways to focus our psychological reading of the text. So, for example, focus on author talk about how the text reveals the psychology of the author. And also, focus on how characters, what motivates the characters, like what things motivates the characters. Perform, that they can perform, excuse me, they can perform their actions and they will do. So, what the characters going inside the character minds. Example, psychological theories can be used to analyze and interpret the thoughts, emotions, behaviors of literary characters. So, number 4 topic is the archetype mythological theory. So, when we speak of archetype theory, also known as mythological theory, is a concept and developed by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. It suggests that there are universal recurring patterns of the themes in human behavior, thoughts, and emotions that are present in the collective unconscious of all individuals. These patterns are called archetypes. Okay? So, archetypes are symbolic representations of certain characteristics, situations, or themes that are deeply rooted in human psyche. Okay? So, they can be found in myths also, in fairy tales, folklore, and religious texts from different cultures throughout history. Some common archetypes include the hero, wise old man, the trickster, the mother, and the shadow. So, according to Jung, archetypes serve as a framework and understanding and interpreting the world around us. They influence our thoughts, feelings, and actions, and it can shape our personal and collective identities. For example, analyzing literary works, films, and other narratives through the lens of archetypical characters, symbols, and plot structures. So, identifying universal themes, motifs, and patterns that transcend cultural boundaries. So, those are the examples of archetypes. So, finally, number 5 topic, we have the reader's response. Okay? Focuses on the individual reaction and interpretation of a text by the reader, as it proposed that only the reader can give a text sufficient meaning. Example, reader response. Theory emphasizes the importance of dialogue and discussion among readers. So, engaging in conversations about the literary work can enrich the reading experience and broaden the perspectives. Readers can share their interpretation, insights, and questions, leading to the deeper exploration also of the text and its themes. So, this is number 6 topic pala. I'm sorry, ma'am. This is the last topic pala, not the reader's response. So, number 6 topic, we have the eco-criticism. So, when we speak of eco-criticism, it is a literary and cultural theory that examines the relationship between literature, culture, and environment. It explores how literature and other forms of cultural expression shape and reflect our understanding of the natural world. So, environment issues and our place within it. Eco-criticism also investigates the ways in which human activities impact the environment and how these concerns are represented in literature. For example, eco-criticism analyzes literary texts with a focus on their representations of nature. So environment and ecological concerns, it examines how authors depict natural world environmental crisis, human nature, and relationships and the impact of human activities on the environment. That's all. Thank you.